true. Okay, say this, say, okay. Thank you. According with this idea, students, okay, subject modal base form. The number 1, 2, or 3. What is? Is mass? Is it the used to mass? Mass? Or is it the used to can or could? The number 1. Yeah, we use this to say that it is impossible that something is true. What is? It must, can, or could?
Can.
Can. Number 1. Must is number 2 or number 3?
Number 2.
Number 2. And logical, the last option is 3. Okay. Very good. Excellent. Yes. Yes, it is. We use this to say that something is possible, could, or might, no? Could or might. Okay. Continue, please. Practice. Read the first sentence in each pair. Write a proposed model to complete the second sentence. Okay, you have to go. You have 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes to complete. Complete, please. The models, remember the model. You need to use models. Do you finish, Molly? No. Okay, work. You, Michelle?
No yet, teacher.
Not yet, but complete, please. Okay. Okay. The number 1, according to this idea, what is must, could, may, might, can't, mustn't, or can't? Or can, sorry, can. What is the answer? What is your option in the number 1, Piero? Must, could, may, might, can't, mustn't, or can? Piero.
Must.
Piero Alexandro.
Must.
What is your answer in the number one?
Must. Number
Must.
one, must.
That must be Nicole. Okay, you Molly, the number two.
Is mustn't.
Mustn't. The answer mustn't be D. Michelle, number three.
My cell phone can be at home.
Can't. Can't be at home.
Can.
I can't. You say can't. Can. Okay. Can. Can be at home. Okay. Ariana Inchi.
Can't.
Can't. Can't or can.
Can't.
Can.
No, professor, can't.
Can't. Sí, can't. Okay. Valerie. Number five, Valerie.
May.
May. Emma may live here. And logical, it is the last, no? And the last is Marco
Might.
Lopez. What is
Might.
the number six?
Might.
Might.
Yeah.
Might. Okay. Oh my God. Heroes. Only two correct. Valerie Valerie correct. Yes. Is it? No, Valerie, no.
Yo, profesor.
Yes. Piero and Inche, no?
Yeah, professor.
Yes, Piero and Inche correct. The other no. Okay. Piero and Inche correct. Is it must, that must, can't, might, can't, again, must, and can't. Okay. Okay. Now you do it. Work on individual for each puzzle. Decide what comes next. Huh? Red, orange, yellow, green. What word continue? Huh? What word continue?
Blue.
Blue. Why? Why blue? Blue. Continue blue. Why?
Acá será mejor dicho white. White, blanco.
Blue no, white.
Yes.
Okay, white. Why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué white? Why white? Quiero. And no brown. Purple. ¿Ah? Aldair?
Yes, I think it's blue.
Mr. Cáceres, the number 2 is
Teacher, in the one I think is blue.
Okay.
25.
Aldair
The
y
number 2 is
Fontes,
25.
Aldair have other opinion. It is blue, no? Why Aldair?
The primary colors.
Primary color. Red. Orange is primary color. Red is primary, no? Yellow
Yeah.
is primary, green is primary, but orange, no, no? Or yes?
No, Mr. Cáceres.
No, no. Blue is primary color too. It's possible your idea. It's possible. Okay, continue. It is matemática. Uni. Exam admission 2021. Examen de admisión 2021 de la U.
25.
25.
25.
25.
25.
Okay, number 3.
Friday.
Sí.
Friday.
F.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Ajá.
Okay. January, March, May, June, July.
September.
Yes, teacher, September.
September. Okay, September. Okay, the next.
13.
13.
15.
13. Yes? Why?
Yes.
Fibonacci succession.
0 más
teacher.
1, 1, 1 más 1, 2, 1 más 2, 3, 2 más
Teacher,
3,
the
5.
Fibonacci succession.
Mathematics. I don't understand mathematics. I hate mathematics. Number 6.
Saturn.
What, Molly?
Saturno.
Saturn. Mars, Venus, Earth, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn. The planets. You are intelligent. You are intelligent. Very good. Okay. Very good. Congratulations. Continue. Adjective with suffix full or less. One moment, please. Adjective with suffix full or less.
Mr. Cáceres, salió.
No. I am here. I show you the video. Okay. One moment, please. One moment.
Words have clues that can help us figure out their meanings. Suffixes are parts of words that come at the end of a word. Some
Okay, pay attention. Watch the video. Watch the video, please.
are parts of words that come at the end of a word. Sometimes suffixes have meaning and can change the meaning of an entire word. Today, we are going to explore the suffix full. Can you figure out what this suffix might mean from these two examples? Marco admired the colorful rainbow. It was full of color. Marco was joyful when his soccer team won the game. He was full of joy. Add the suffix full to a root word, we build a whole new word. Let's explore this together. So, word detectives, what do you think the suffix full might mean? If you said full of, you figured it out, detective. Full is a suffix. It attaches to the end of root words, and it means full of. When we add the suffix full to a root word, we build a whole new word. Let's explore this together. Here's the word beauty. Marco gave his grandmother a bouquet of flowers. She said that they were full of beauty. When we add the suffix full to the root word beauty, we build the word beautiful. Beautiful means full of beauty. We can say the flowers were beautiful. Let's look at the word truth. When Marco told his mother the truth about how the vase grow, he was completely honest. What he said was full of truth. When we add the suffix full to the root word truth, we build the word truthful. Truthful means full of truth. Marco was truthful with his mother. Let's build some words. Add the suffix full to the root word to make the sentence make sense. The night was quiet, calm, and full of peace. The night was.
If you said peaceful, you cracked the case, detective. Peaceful means full of peace. You might describe a quiet night as peaceful. A sleeping baby might be peaceful. You might even feel peaceful if you feel calm, tranquil, and at ease. Let's build another word. There was a lot of traffic on the ride to school. Horns were blaring, cars were lined up, and I was worried about being late. The ride to school was full of stress. The ride was. If you said stressful, you cracked the case, detective. Stressful means full of stress, worry, or anxiety. A traffic jam can be stressful. Running late for school can be stressful, and having lots of schoolwork to do might be stressful. You might feel full of stress when these things happen because they can be stressful. So, word detectives, now you know that full is a suffix. It attaches to the ends of words and means full of. Don't miss our next lesson as we explore.
What is the video about? What is the video about?
Help us figure out there.
What is the video
Sobre la
about?
palabra full.
Full.
Adjective and suffix, ¿no? Adjectives and suffix. Suffix. Okay. Full or less. Suffix like a full or like a less. Use, okay. When you add the adjective, one suffix, change the definition of this word. Okay.
Hello, everybody, this is your teacher.
Okay, pay attention, please. Okay, listen. Huh?
Muhammad Jabbar. Today's lesson is on suffixes, full and less.
Okay, this is the topic today. What is the topic? Today is Thursday. Thursday, 18th of March, 2021. The topic, suffix with full or less. This is the topic. Suffix full or less. Topic. Suffix full or less with adjective, no? With adjective. Finish copy?
Yeah, Mr.
Yes,
Cáceres.
Mr. Cáceres.
Okay, okay.
Hi, mister.
Your objective for today is to compare the suffixes full and less. What should you be able to do if you want to be successful?
I can say what a suffix is. I can explain what full and less mean. I can write up to 10 words using full and less suffixes.
Firstly, what is a suffix? A suffix is a letter or more added to the end of a word. Here are some examples.
Okay, it is, okay. What is a suffix? Suffix is a letter or more letter added to the end of the word, like full, less, in this case, full, like er, ing, no, tion, prediction, copy, please.
Yes, Mr. Cáceres. Estos son los que completan a la palabra.
Suffix, they are the suffix. Okay, finish copy.
Of suffixes. A wonderful butterfly. Full is a suffix.
Okay. It is wonderful. Fall is a suffix. Wonderful, wonderful.
Turtle walks slowly.
Slowly,
Ly is a suffix. What do walks slowly? Ly is a suffix.
Adjective, you add at the end of the word ly. Slowly. Slowly. Okay. Copy, please. Wonderful, slowly. Finish copy. Piero, finish copy.
Yes, Mr. Cáceres.
Okay, okay.
What do full and less
Full
mean?
and less, huh?
From its name, full means full of.
Full of.
However, less means
full?
without or
Without,
with no.
with no.
Look at this fearful tiger.
Okay, the tiger.
It's full of fear.
Fearful.
And this cute cat, which is fearless.
Fearful. Fearless. What is fear? What is fear, student?
Miedo.
Feroz.
Yes. Fearful, fearless. No? Copy, please.
This bird will help us with more examples. It's full of beauty. It's beautiful. It has many colors. It's colorful. We all sat and wondered when we saw it because it's wonderful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Colorful. Wonderful. Okay, copy, please.
Finish.
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 Repeat after me. Beautiful.
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 Colorful.
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 Wonderful.
Wonderful.
What a playful dog. They are skillful players. You can use this book to find out what a word means. It's useful and helpful.
Repeat, please. Playful.
Playful.
Repeat, please. Playful.
Playful.
Skillful.
Skillful.
Useful.
Skillful.
Helpful.
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 Oh, the internet connection. Yeah.
Less is equal to without. Do you see this man? He has no hair. He is without hair. He is hairless.
Headless, homeless. He doesn't have house, home. He is homeless. Headless because this robot, it doesn't have head. And hairless, you can see the hair is bald. He's bald. Okay, repeat please. Hairless.
Hairless.
Headless.
Headless.
Homeless.
Homeless.
Okay, finish copy.
Yes, teacher.
Homeless. Do you have an idea how
Hairless.
colorless people look like? They may look like this. Think what do help.
Yo lo voy a limpiar. O Rodrigo lo va a limpiar.
Hopeless and toothless mean.
Toothless. Repeat please. Careless.
Careless.
Okay. Hopeless.
Hopeless.
Jobless.
Toothless.
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 Okay. What is careless?
Descuidado.
Descuidado.
Yes. Hopeless. What is hopeless? What is hopeless stand for?
Sin esperanza.
Desesperado.
Yes. No fate. Toothless. Toothless.
Sin dientes.
Yes, the babies, no? The babies. Toothless.
At the end of today's lesson, please go back to the success criteria and the learning. Find out if you hit the target.
Okay.
Thank you for watching and have.
If it was a video about suffix. Yeah. Okay. Vamos, please. Okay, in this we need to complete, huh? How could you be so careful or careless? Huh? What is the correct, huh? How could you be so careful or careless? Huh? In this
Beautiful.
case, careless, no? Because it's lose your wallet, no? Yes, it's careless. Okay, continue, please. Okay, participation. Huh? Participation. Marcos.
Yeah, Mr.
Marcos.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2, Marcos.
The weather was beautiful.
Beautiful or beautiless?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you. Jeremy, the number 3. George Perez. No listen. Jocelyn Esmeralda. Wonderful or wonderless? In the chat, Esmeralda? Yes, teacher. In the number 3, Esmeralda, is wonderful or wonderless?
Wonderful.
Esmeralda, speak, baby. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, continue. Admit. Okay, Maria, you may. The number 4. Homeless or homeful?
Homeless. Homeless teacher.
Okay, I'm going to give some closer to the homeless. Okay. Dania Fernandez. Dania. Dania.
Yes, teacher.
Dania, repeat, please. Dania. Dania. Okay, Aliana Inchi.
Fearless.
Okay, the little boy, fearless. Fearless or fearful?
Less.
Less. Fearless. Okay, thank you. Okay, Vara Sarone. The number 6. Helpful or helpless? Vara Sarone.
Helpless. Helpless.
Michelle Maimanta. Okay. Vara Sarone, repeat, please. In the chat. No listen to Vara Sarone. Joel Jucamayan.
Yes, teacher.
Joel, the number 6. Okay, read the sentence and complete the number 6.
Thank you so much. You were really helpful to me.
Helpful. No helpless. Mhm. Jean-Paul Jean-Paul Samir.
Yes, Mr.
Jean-Paul
Professor.
Samir.
Yes.
Jean-Paul, the number 7.
I passed all of my English exam.
What?
I was successful.
Successful or successless?
Successless.
Successful, Jean-Paul, or successless?
Successless.
Successless, are you sure, no? But I passed all my English exam, I passed. Ariana, what is the correct? Is successless or successful?
Successful.
Successful, no? It's successful, not successless. Okay, Andre Manuel.
Yes.
Number 8. Our pet is a hairful or hairless? Hairful or hairless?
Hairless.
Hairful.
Hairless.
Ah, hairless. Okay. Silva.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Silva. The number 9. That man is completely friendful or friendless?
Friendless.
Friendly, but he hasn't got any friends, no? Logical, logical. Molly Benavides. Number 10. I spend sleepful or sleepless?
Sleepless.
Sleepless.
Yes.
Okay. Yasumi Aburto. Yasumi.
Full, teacher.
Careful.
Sí.
Be careful. And the last, Piero Alexandro. The number 12.
Peaceful. Less.
Peaceful. Is opinion to Ariana Inch. Alexandre, repeat please your answer. Very
Peaceless.
peaceless. Peaceless.
Yes.
Are you sure? No, no, I don't believe, huh?
Peaceful.
It's peaceless, no? Only one hero. It's peaceful, no? Peaceful. Full of peace. Full of peace. Only one hero, Piero Alexandro. And you're the responsible. Okay, adjective suffix full or less. We often use a suffix less to make an adjective painless. We often use full to form adjectives that mean with or full of, and less to form adjectives that mean without. Okay, is the idea? Without. Complete, please. Complete each sentence with the correct adjective. Careless or careful. Okay, similar the practice. You have 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Complete, please. Do you finish? Okay. Do you finish? Do you finish? Okay, Michelle Maimanta, number one, read the sentence and complete.
I was never very good at math because I was careless.
Careless. Okay, Yasumi. Yasumi Aburto, the number two, read and complete, please.
Yeah. Some kids get into trouble because they are fearful and they take too many risks.
Fearful. Okay, Dania.
Useless.
Read a sentence, Dania. Read a sentence.
Intelligence is useless on its own. You need to understand people too.
Okay, thank you, Dania. Aldair, the number four.
Yeah, teacher. Very
The
intelligent.
number four,
people.
Aldair.
What, teacher?
The number four, read and complete.
Okay.
Very intelligent people
are often lonely, and this can be painful for them.
Painful.
Yes.
Okay. Valerie, the number five.
Einstein had a very powerful brain.
Of brain. Okay. Jocelyn, the number six. Esmeralda. The number six, Esmeralda.
I feel hopeful about the future. I think
Hopeful or hopeless?
full.
Hopeful. Hopeful or hopeless, Jocelyn?
Hopeful.
Okay, hope. Oh my God, 3 euros. Ah, I don't answer the number. Ah, sorry. No, it is thoughtful and lawless. Copy, please. Finish copy. Finish copy. Finish copy.
Yo, Mr. Casero.
Okay. Choose agree or disagree for each statement, okay? You choose agree or disagree. You have 2 minutes. Let's start.
mucho, voy a reír mucho. Cuando lo use otra vez lo voy a reciclar solo. Como nunca y lo reciclo.
Okay. Okay, Maria, you made the number one. Read the sentence and choose your option.
Agree.
Number one. Let us
Agree.
read number one. Logic. Maria.
Agree
Logic.
is useless for understand other people and their emotions. Agree.
Okay, you are agree. Your decision is personal, no? Dania Fernandez, the number two.
Highly intelligent people are often thoughtless.
Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Me too, yes, disagree too. Yasumi. Ariana Inchi, the number four, okay? Yasumi Aburto, number three.
Disagree.
Read the sentence, please.
We shouldn't be fearful of the future.
Disagree. Okay, Ariana Inche.
Life shouldn't be painless. We learn from difficult experience.
Agree or disagree?
Agree?
Yes, me too. I am agree too. This is personal, no? This is depend of you. You are agree or you are disagree. Listening, a short lecture. You are going to listen to a lecture. Before you listen, look at the picture and try to guess what the lecture is going to talk about, okay? Listen, please.
Unit 7, Section 4, Exercises B and C. Good morning. The topic of today's lecture is superintelligence, the level of intelligence that produces child prodigies. Child prodigies generally have very high IQs, but they tend to show great talent in one specific area, like math, science, or music. Most of these children show their talent before age 13, and some are recognized as prodigies as young as the age of 4 or 5. Let's talk about some modern day examples. First, there's Alma Deutscher from the UK. She started playing violin when she was 3 years old, and she began composing music at the age of 5. In 2012, at the age of 7, she composed a short opera. Also in the arts is the Australian painter Alita Andre. This little girl began painting at the age of 9 months. She had her first solo exhibition in New York when she was just 4 years old, and she sold all the paintings in the exhibition. In science, we have Tanishq Abraham, who lives in the USA. Tanishq was writing articles on astronomy for NASA's website at the age of 7. Soon after that, he started college, and he is currently studying particle physics and astronomy. You're probably all thinking that it must be wonderful to be a child prodigy, but it's actually not that great for many of these children. In fact, it can be very painful. First, they're not like other children, and they often have very difficult social lives. Second, child prodigies can be under great pressure from their parents and teachers to be successful at a very early age. Okay, any questions so far?
Okay, listen one more time.
Unit 7, Section 4, Exercises B and C. Good morning. The topic of today's lecture is superintelligence, the level of intelligence that produces child prodigies. Child prodigies generally have very high IQs, but they tend to show great talent in one specific area, like math, science, or music. Most of these children show their talent before age 13, and some are recognized as prodigies as young as the age of 4 or 5. Let's talk about some modern-day examples. First, there's Alma Deutscher from the UK. She started playing violin when she was 3 years old, and she began composing music at the age of 5. In 2012, at the age of 7, she composed a short opera. Also in the arts is the Australian painter Alita Andre. This little girl began painting at the age of 9 months. She had her first solo exhibition in New York when she was just 4 years old, and she sold all the paintings in the exhibition. In science, we have Tanishq Abraham, who lives in the USA. Tanishq was writing articles on astronomy for NASA's website at the age of 7. Soon after that, he started college, and he is currently studying particle physics and astronomy. You're probably all thinking that it must be wonderful to be a child prodigy, but it's actually not that great for many of these children. In fact, it can be very painful. First, they're not like other children, and they often have very difficult social lives. Second, child prodigies can be under great pressure from their parents and teachers to be successful at a very early age. Okay, any questions so far?
Okay. What is the text about? What is the lecture about? It's about music. It's about smart people. Huh?
About child prodigies.
It's about?
Child prodigies.
I don't understand. Can you repeat, please?
About child prodigies.
Yes, yes. Yes, silent prodigies. They are intelligent or not? They are intelligent. They are skillful. They are skillful. Okay, they are skillful. Okay, continue, please. You complete the note, the characteristics of the child prodigies. Yes? Listen again, and you complete.
Unit 7, Section 4, Exercises B and C. Good morning. The topic of today's lecture is superintelligence, the level of intelligence that produces child prodigies. Child prodigies generally have very high IQs, but they tend to show great talent in one specific area, like math, science, or music. Most of these children show their talent before age 13, and some are recognized as prodigies as young as the age of 4 or 5. Let's talk about some modern-day examples. First, there's Alma Deutscher from the UK. She started playing violin when she was 3 years old, and she began composing music at the age of 5. In 2012, at the age of 7, she composed a short opera. Also in the arts is the Australian painter Alita Andre. This little girl began painting at the age of 9 months. She had her first solo exhibition in New York when she was just 4 years old, and she sold all the paintings in the exhibition. In science, we have Tanishq Abraham, who lives in the USA. Tanishq was writing articles on astronomy for NASA's website at the age of 7. Soon after that, he started college, and he is currently studying particle physics and astronomy. You're probably all thinking that it must be wonderful to be a child prodigy, but it's actually not that great for many of these children. In fact, it can be very painful. First, they're not like other children, and they often have very difficult social lives. Second, child prodigies can be under great pressure from their parents and teachers to be successful at a very early age. Okay, any questions so far?
Would you like to listen one more time? Or no, necessary? Would you like to listen one more time or not necessary, students? Student, would you like to hear one more time? Would you like to hear one more time? Zaira, would you like to hear one more time or not necessary, Zaira? Do you finish the activity? Do you finish to complete the characteristics of the child prodigies?
Teacher, one more time, please.
Okay, babies.
Unit 7, Section 4, Exercises B and C. Good morning. The topic of today's lecture is superintelligence, the level of intelligence that produces child prodigies. Child prodigies generally have very high IQs, but they tend to show great talent in one specific area, like math, science, or music. Most of these children show their talent before age 13, and some are recognized as prodigies as young as the age of 4 or 5. Let's talk about some modern-day examples. First, there's Alma Deutscher from the UK. She started playing violin when she was 3 years old, and she began composing music at the age of 5. In 2012, at the age of 7, she composed a short opera. Also in the arts is the Australian painter Alita Andre. This little girl began painting at the age of 9 months. She had her first solo exhibition in New York when she was just 4 years old, and she sold all the paintings in the exhibition. In science, we have Tanishq Abraham, who lives in the USA. Tanish was writing articles on astronomy for NASA's website at the age of 7. Soon after that, he started college, and he is currently studying particle physics and astronomy. You're probably all thinking that it must be wonderful to be a child prodigy, but it's actually not that great for many of these children. In fact, it can be very painful. First, they're not like other children, and they often have very difficult social lives. Second, child prodigies can be under great pressure from their parents and teachers to be successful at a very early age. Okay, any questions so far?
Okay. You finish, no? Okay. Characteristics of child prodigies have
very high IQs.
Very excellent. High. Okay. High, very high IQ. IQ. Okay. Show.
Great talents.
Show.
Great talents.
Great talent. Great talent. Great talent. Okay. Alma Detcher, age 3.
Start play violin.
Repeat, please.
Start play violin.
Started to play violin. Okay. Started to play violin. Violin. Okay. Started to play violin. A7.
I think is she composed a short opera.
Okay, on this. Both short opera. Both a short opera. Aelita Andre. Aelita Andre. Each month.
Become a painting.
What?
Become a painting.
Became
A painting.
I don't listen.
A painting, teacher. A painting.
A scientist. Scientist.
A painting, teacher.
At age of 4. Age of 4. Age of 4. Age of 4. No listen. Hello, can you listen me? Hello, can you listen me? No listen, no? Socialize. Takisha, Abraham. Takisha. Takisha. Valerie, do you complete, Valerie?
No, teacher.
What difficult? Listen, huh?
Unit 7, Section 4.
Checking the information, please.
Good morning. The topic of today's lecture is superintelligence, the level of intelligence that produces child prodigies. Child prodigies generally have very high IQ.
Very have IQ, correct. Very have IQ.
But they tend to show great talent in
They tend to show great talent.
one specific area. Like math, science, and prodigies as young as the age of 4 or 5. Lexi was 3 years old.
She started to play violin when she was 3 years old, correct?
And she began composing music at the age of 5.
Composed music.
In 2012, at the age of 7,
She composed a short opera, correct.
also in the arts is the Australian painter Alita Andre. This little girl began painting at the age of 9 months. She had her first solo exhibition in New York when she was just 4 years old, and she sold all the paintings in the exhibition. In science, we have Tanish Abraham, who lives in the USA, painting at the age of 9 months. She had her first solo exhibition in New York when she was just
Painter, okay, become a painter, similar.
4 years old, and she sold all the paintings in the exhibition. In science, we have Tanish.
Okay, exhibition, at the age, exhibition, in this case is exhibition.
Exhibition in New York?
Exhibition, yes, exhibition in New York. Okay, continue please. Tanisha in science, Tanisha.
Abraham,
Abraham.
who lives in the USA. Tanish was writing articles on astronomy for NASA's website at the age of 7. Soon after that, he
Okay,
started
at the
college.
age of 7, Tanisha wrote, no? wrote science articles. Yes, wrote science articles.
And he is currently studying particle physics and astronomy. You're probably all thinking that it must be wonderful to be a child prodigy, but it's actually not that great for many of these children. In fact, it can be very painful. First, they're not like other children, and they often have very difficult social lives. Second, child prodigies can be under great pressure from their parents and teachers to be successful at a very early age. Okay, any questions so far?
Okay. Now, Takesha. Now, Takesha. Okay, what is the difficult for child prodigies?
And
What
they
is the difficult?
have very difficult social life.
Ah, yes, very difficult socialize, no? They are timid. Yes, very difficult socialize. Continue, please. Okay, and what more? What more? Huh? That's all. Pay attention, please. Okay. Complete, please. Listen to complete a note by using the phrase about writing articles of astronomy. Had her first solo exhibition, very high IQs. Composed an opera, started playing the violin, began painting, okay, became. Can be under great pressure at very early age. Yes. Studying at college, participle physics and astronomy. Great talent is one specific area, difficult social life. Social life. Okay. Very high IQ, no? So, great talent of a specific area. My God. Okay, Alma Decher, Ace of 3. Alma Decher, Ace of 3.
Start playing
Playing
violin.
violin, no? Oh, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Too difficult. Ah, no, no, I don't like it. Too difficult. Okay. It is homework. It is homework. Okay, is it a homework, students? Okay. Continue. Tag questions. Okay. Language in context. Listen to the conversation, please. Listen.
Justin, I just read an interesting article about brain hemispheres. You're left-handed, aren't you?
Yeah, why?
Well, apparently left-handed people are usually good at math and music. Do you think that's true?
Interesting. I guess I am good at math, and I love music. But that can't be true for everyone, can it? I mean, you play in a band, don't you? So you must be good at music. But you aren't left-handed, are you?
You're right. I don't think it's a hard and fast rule. The article just says there are some links between handedness and certain abilities, but people don't always develop them. In fact, you didn't start playing the guitar until recently, did you?
Yeah, although I've always wanted to. And I've been playing the keyboard since I was really little. I would really like to have a career in music, but my dad doesn't like that idea. I should just tell him that I was born to be a rock star, shouldn't I?
Definitely.
Okay. What job does Justin want to do? He want to be an actor, actress. What job does Justin want to do? Student. Hello. Hello, please. Jocelyn, Dania, Adrian. What job does Justin want to do? Can you see my book? Yasumi. Yasumi.
Yes, Mr. Cáceres.
According to the dialogue, what job does Justin want to do? Yasumi.
Yes, Mr. Cáceres.
What job does Justin want to do? According to the dialogue. He want to be a teacher. He want to be a musician. He want to be a doctor. What job? Yasumi.
A music teacher?
A musician.
Yes.
Musician is a job. Music is a noun. Okay, he want to be a musician. Okay, in the chat, the chat. A rock star. Okay, Aldair, rock star, say Aldair. A career in music. He want to be a career in music. Musician. Yes, it's musician. He want to be a musician. Okay, pay attention, please. Huh? Listen me. Yeah. Justin, I just read an interesting article about brain hemispheres. You are left-handed, aren't you? Huh? Aren't you? Yeah, why? Well, apparently left-handed people are usually good at math and music. Do you think that's true? Interesting. I guess I am good at math. I love music, but that can't be true for everyone. Can it? Can it? Huh? I mean, you play in band, don't you? So you must be good at music, but you aren't left-handed, are you? Okay, you're right. I don't think it's hard or fast rule. The article just says there are some links between handedness and certain abilities, but people don't always develop them. In fact, you didn't start playing the guitar until recently, did you? Yes. Also, I've always wanted to. I've been playing the keyboard since I was really little. I would really like to have a career in music, but my dad doesn't like that idea. I should just tell him that I was born to be a rock star, shouldn't I? Okay, in the dialogue, student, I underline some expressions, some words. What are they?
Task questions.
Task question. What is a task question? Do you remember? What is a task question?
It's a very short clause at the end of the sentence.
Yes, but you to confirm the information, not to check the information. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, no. But what is the outcome? You are left-handed. This is a sentence. The sentence is affirmative. You are left-handed. The task question is in negative. Aren't you? Yeah, for example, that can negative can be true for everyone. Task question. It is negative, the task question is in affirmative. The task question is in the positive to the first sentence, to the first clause. The first sentence, the first clause is in affirmative, the task question is negative. If the first sentence is in negative, the task question is in affirmative. And you need to use the verb, the modal, the time of the first in the first clause. You play in a band is don't you, because it's you, don't. Affirmative in negative, don't you. A negative are you. You didn't in negative in past, start playing the guitar until recently. Did you, affirm the question, did you? I should just tell him that I was born to be a rock star. Affirmative. Shouldn't I? Okay, this is the one important characteristic about the task question. You use the task question to confirm the information somebody say, to check it. Understand the idea? Understand the idea, student?
Yeah, Mr. Cáceres.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. At the moment, in the chat, the students, in the chat, you need to write some task questions, okay? You need to need the first clause, and then the task question. Similar this idea. You use the task question to confirm information. Yes, no? We use the task question to confirm, to check, or to ask.
Check information.
And check information, no? To confirm and check. Okay, copy please. Is to confirm and to check information. Okay, you are left-handed. What is that question?
Aren't you?
Aren't you, no? In negative, no? Uh, oh, God. This in negative, aren't you? No, this is aren't you, because it is in affirmative, it is in negative, aren't you? In this, you play in a band. What is that question? What is that question? It is affirmative. In negative is don't you. Don't you. The next, I should just tell. What is the question? What is the question?
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Copy, please, copy. Finish copy. Okay, in the number 2, what is the task question?
Are you?
Are you? Very good. Are you? In the number 4.
Did you?
Yes, did you? The next, I can't be through.
Can that?
Can that? Or can he?
Can be.
Or can be?
Can be.
Huh? What is the correct? Can eat.
Can eat.
What is that? Singular. Can eat is that. Finish? You finish copy?
Yeah, Mr. Cáceres.
Okay. Okay, practice, student complete the task question, letter C. It is homework. Number 2. Homework number 2. Okay, continue, please. You have 3 brothers, don't you? What are their names? Okay, it is not, no necessary. Remember, it is homework, two homeworks, homework number 2, homework number 1. Pronunciation and question. Listen, please. Listen.
1. Am I? 2. I'm not late, am I? 3. Today's the 27th, isn't it? 4. Today's the 27th, isn't it?
Okay, one more time.
1. I'm not late, am I? 2. I'm not late, am I? 3. Today's the 27th, isn't it? 4. Today's the 27th, isn't it?
Okay. The number 1. What is certain or less certain? Certain or less certain?
Less than certain.
Less certain. The number 2. Certain or less certain?
Certain.
Certain. Number 3. Certain or less certain?
Less certain.
And the number 4.
Certain.
2 euros. 2 euros. Okay, lesser times, yeah, lesser times. Copy, please. Finish copy your book.
Yes, Mr. Cáceres.
Okay. Listen to these sentences, answer the question, okay? Listen, please.
We did this wrong, didn't we? 2. You're Brazilian, aren't you?
3.
You didn't work on that project, did you?
4.
You studied art, didn't you?
Okay, one more time. One more time, please.
1. We did this wrong, didn't we?
2.
You're Brazilian, aren't you?
3.
You didn't work on that project, did you?
4.
You studied art, didn't you?
Okay, one more time.
We did this wrong, didn't we?
2.
You're Brazilian, aren't you?
3.
You didn't work on that project, did you?
4.
You studied art, didn't you?
Number 113.
Number 113. Raising or following intonation. Did we or did we? Raising or falling intonation? Is it raising? Is it falling? The intonation is raising or falling?
Honey.
Falling. Okay, you're Brazilian. And you? Certain or less
Less
certain?
time. Less.
Raising or falling? Raising or falling intonation, student? Raising or falling?
Racing.
Raising, okay. You didn't work on the project, did you? Certain or less certain?
Lesser time.
Less certain. Raising or falling intonation?
Falling.
Falling intonation. You studied art, didn't you?
Certain.
Certain. Raising or falling? Okay. It is a problem. Is falling donation. No, what is problem, huh? Lesser time. Okay, finish copy.
Finish copy.
Okay. Number 7, speaking, speculating. We speculate when we aren't sure about something and have to guess or make a deductions. In order to speculate, we can use models of deductions. And that question, we can also use phrases such as maybe, it's a, if you ask me, it could be a, and it looks like a, to show we are uncertain. It is speculating. Okay, one moment, please. Vale. Listen the next, please. Listen to the conversation, select phrases that the speaker used to speculate about the picture, okay?
This picture. What do you think it is?
Well, if you ask me, it could be a dry riverbed.
I don't think it can be a riverbed. It's the wrong shape. It looks like a tree trunk to me. Let me see.
It could be, I guess. Maybe it's a lizard.
No, I don't think so. What about a rhinoceros? Of course, it must be a rhino. It's obvious now.
Okay, according to the audio, according to the dialogue, students, according to the dialogue and the audio, you will select a phrases that the speaker used to speculate. For example, please, in this sentence, what is the phrase the speaker used to speculate? Huh?
Se
What is
ve
that phrase?
el rostro de un elefante.
What is the phrases, Alexander? ¿Quiero?
Profesor, veo en la imagen un rostro de un elefante, parece.
Yes, but in the dialogue, what phrases the speaker used to speculate?
Explico qué hay en la imagen.
No. What phrases? Phrases in the dialogue.
It could be
Okay, it could be a dry riverbed. Okay, another phrase.
I don't think it can be a riverbed.
Another is, it looks like a tree trunk to me.
No, I don't think so. Okay, no, I don't think so. It's your opinion. Okay, no, I don't think so. Okay. This is the phrases you use to speculate. I don't think so. It can be. It could be. Isn't it? This is a tough question. Modal, it could be. Maybe it's a liar. What about? They are phrases to speculate, okay? Okay, what is the phrase to speculate? I don't see so. It can be a riverbed, no?
Yes.
Isn't it? Maybe it is a lighter. I don't think so, no? It could be. Okay, what is the number one, student? What is the picture number one, in your opinion?
Pelaje de kiwi.
Kiwi.
Kiwi, la fruta. Fruit.
Kiwi fruit.
Yes.
Okay, you think it is kiwi.
Áspero es áspero.
Okay, what is the number two?
Pétalo de flor.
Pétalo de una rosa.
A flower, a rose. What is the number three?
Ala de mariposa.
Okay, a butterfly wings. Okay, yes, it's possible. In this class, next class, continue vocabulary. Next class. Okay, remember, what is the homework? What is the homework, student? Letter C. And letter D, no?
Ya, Mr. Cáceres.
This is the homework. Okay, do you have any question about the homework? Do you have any question about the homework? No? No? Yes or no? Do you have any question about the homework?
Yes.
Yes, what's the problem with the homework?
No problem.
No problem. Okay, students, finish the class. Goodbye, student.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, Mr. Cáceres.
Goodbye.